It's time for another episode of WCW's Creative Character Writing. And today's episode, John Tenta. John Tenta came to WCW as the Avalanche, which was basically Earthquake from the WWE with a different name. After the Three Faces of Fear disbanded, Kevin Sullivan formed the Dungeon of Doom, and Avalanche was reborn yet again as the Shark. While the differences between Avalanche and Shark would appear to be merely cosmetic, Shark did have some unique characteristics if you looked closely enough. For one, Shark lost to just about everything that moved, which is not something that either of John Tenta's previous personas were known for. Another difference was a tattoo on John Tenta's arm, which had previously been a tiger from his days at Louisiana State University. After undergoing a nearly 24-hour-long tattoo transformation procedure, however, Tenta's tiger tattoo was transformed into an image of a shark to fit with his new character. Tenta had obviously done this with the expectation that the Shark character would last him for quite some time. But Shark wound up being kicked out of the Dungeon of Doom after less than a year. Now without a group to identify himself with, Tenta began to wrestle under his real name, leading to the infamous promo where he said, "I'm not the Shark. I'm not a fish. I'm not an avalanche. I'm a man." Tenta wound up in a feud with the Big Bubba Rogers, who had taken great delight in first shaving off half of Tenta's mustache and then half of his hair. Poor John Tenta had to walk around with half his head and half his face shaved for months for the sake of this stupid angle, which culminated in a match where Tenta faced Bubba with a sock full of quarters on a pole that neither man was able to climb up and reach. Tenta left WCW shortly thereafter and eventually returned to the WWF as Golga, the masked member of the Oddities. The fact that playing a character who was so much uglier than Kurgan and the Giant Silva that he needed to wear a mask seemed like a better deal pretty much says it all about John Tenta's time in WCW. And that was John Tenta.